Welcome back. This is Dog, and this is going to be our Christmas, New Year's. I guess they're called New Year's gifts opening episode. So I spent quite a bit of time yesterday. You can see I'm so attached to the float fishing here at Mosquito to catch all these gifts that I actually can't get away from it. But we'll go down here and see if we can't fix this bug. I spent some time yesterday, several hours, catching all of these. Of course, it came down to the last one, this purple premium bag. Couldn't find it. Was going to do this last night, but just couldn't ever catch the purple premium. Get back on today, and it came almost immediately, so I don't really know what's up with that. I would say that, man, why is it doing that? I would say that overall, it felt like it came a lot quicker this year than last year. That last bag, it probably took me as long to get the last bag as it did to get all the other bags combined in terms of time. That may not be quite correct, but it seemed like it was, I think that's a reasonable statement. It was close to that. The last one just didn't want to come, but it was like that last year too. And last year, it took me at least several days to catch all the presents. This year, pretty much did it all in one afternoon or one evening. So, except for that last one. So overall, I would say it seemed like it was coming a lot faster last year. I talked more about this process of catching these gifts in the last leveling episode I did in the current guide I'm doing, or current series I'm doing. So if you want to see me actually fishing for the gifts and kind of talking about my experiences with it, you can check that episode out. I will show you what I was using here, at least at the end. Now this changed a lot over time. At the end I was using smaller hooks and then a lot of worms, really. I was doing sandwich bait. For most of the time when I caught the other ones, I was actually doing stuff like, on one of them I would have egg dough and I think sweet dough, and a little bit larger hook than this. And then one I had like worms and maggots. And then I also did worms and caddisfly for a bit. Trying to think what other stuff I tried. I wanted to try diving beetles, and worms, but the weight was too heavy, especially on the ultralight. So I was using these ultralight telescopic rods with fluorocarbon line. That may have increased the bite rate a little bit, the fluorocarbon line. Of course, leader would be fine too. But trying to get this last bag, I ended up going to much smaller hooks, 20, 22 size hooks, just trying to get as good a bite rate as I could. Today when I started, I went back up to an 18 on this one, double worm. This is actually maybe the best bite rate of all three. And then on the last one, this is not an ultralight telescopic rod. This is a regular. It's actually quite strong. And again, I changed this a lot, but I had finished at 22 with worm and red worm. This was actually the one that I had the slowest setup on for most of the time that I was catching the bags. In fact, I think this is the one that I had something like an 11 size hook. So much bigger hook with the egg dough. And then I switched the second one between sweet dough, garlic dough, tried honey dough a little bit, and then ended up just at bread. Ended up just with wet bread. So kind of that combo there. And I guess what I was thinking with that one is it'd be fun to catch some, some larger crucian gibbles, that kind of stuff. I did catch a lot of fun fish. Had at least U.S. region water body size tench on ultralight. U.S. region water body size golden tench on ultralight. Had a couple of crucian trophies. Had a couple of Chinese sleeper trophies. But if you look in my net now, and this is sort of the last session I did where I caught the final one, This is a lot of what I was catching, especially the farther I went towards just using worm baits. A lot of Chinese sleepers, a lot of roach, a lot of crucians, occasional gibble, but they were less than the crucians, a lot of perch, and more white bream than I expected over the course of, again, of a few hours. I probably finished about 10 to 12 cafe orders while doing all this. So, you know, you end up making a little bit of silver. I also would love to know how much between last year's event, that did take me a lot longer to finish, and this year's, how much float fishing percentage points I got. At least a point or two, maybe more. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and open the bags. I mean, I just saved them all in my in my backpack as I was catching them. We'll go through. I definitely want to target these premium ones as the last ones we open. Obviously, the chances are in the premium bags we will get some sort of alcohol, right? Wine, moonshine, something, which is unfortunate. I wish I could get something other than that, because I actually am notoriously terrible at remembering. Even on really good fish, I never remember to take a sip of some expensive alcohol to get the boost in the experience points. I just never remember to do that. So it's almost a waste on me unless I just get better at doing this. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and open all the bags. There's no reason in like making a big deal about this. Most of this is meaningless stuff. I actually will probably keep, like, some of the stuff looks cool to me. So like if we get like the packet of boilies, the carp boilies, I probably won't open it. I actually just kind of like think it looks cool just sitting in the inventory. Most of the stuff, again, is meaningless. If you're a lower level player, then it's more meaningful. All right, let's see. Let's make sure I've got this right. The ones we want to save for last is this one, the pink and the purple. Pink has stars on it. Purple has the oh, you know, those things on it, snowflakes. So we'll do those last. Next to last, we'll do the striped ones. No. Next to last, we'll do this one and this one. And then before that, we'll do striped. And then before that, we'll do the plain ones. And on the plain ones, we'll go blue, green, red. All right, let's get into it. I'll try to remember before I open the premium to talk about like that rare chance of what you can get in there. All right, so blue is first. We'll start opening these. Hey, I'll take 10 coffee. That's a good start. That is a literal slap in the face. What do we have? 200,000 egg dough in my inventory right now. Anything but egg dough, please. Do I still need this to make lures? Is that what that's for? I can't remember now. It could be worse. It could have been egg dough. Now, again, if you are a level 4 player and all of a sudden you're like jumping in and this event starts and you get 50 honey dough and 50 egg dough, that's a big deal. That's pretty cool. It's something you can't even craft yet at a low level. A 5-day rental. Wait, can we use this at the new place? I mean, that's worth 100 silver if you can use it at the new place, right? You may not be able to. I'll have to test that. That's a good deal. I mean, it's good anyway, but it's a really good deal if we can use it at the rental. All right, so that was blue. And then I don't think it matters between red and green. We'll go red first. Oh, that's cool. Out of a red bag to get a 12-pack of port wine. That's actually really cool. That's the stuff that you make. Hold on, don't tell me. That is the stuff that you make the mulled wine with. That port wine. Right? So that's actually really... I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Alright, so here's the other red one. That's totally what I wanted. I'm really happy about that. The boilie box. And again, I'm just going to leave these. I don't think I'll open them, actually. I think it's just cool to have these kits. I think they look cool. All these are fairly small size boilies anyway. Stuff you can get in the store. I think I'll just keep that. I don't know, we'll see. Alright. Well, I got the one thing I wanted, other than the things that I'm afraid to admit that I won't. Oh, we should have done green first because there's 3 of them. Oh, well. Alright, green, we got, hey, that's what I'm talking about. More kits. Pack of Coke, basically. Angara. Kit of Angara. And New Year's box with bells. I don't actually know what that is. Oh, Jingle Bell Lemonade is what that is. Is that something they sell in the fair? Is that, I guess that's a fair thing, maybe? Alright, so we've opened all the plain ones. So now we go, for the striped, we go blue, green, red. Blue striped. I mean, it's whatever. You know, little thing of line. I guess that's fine. Blue, green. That is a fat, big old Hunter spoon. The 45-gram variety. And finally, the red striped. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, something I probably won't open, but that is pretty cool. A lure set of Funky Minnows F11s. Those are actually really good lures. Very useful. Okay, so next we open the blue and then the green. We're almost done here. Now this is worth a ton of silver, right? If you use it on the right fish. I mean, you can basically turn this into the taxidermist, if I'm not mistaken, and get the taxidermist services on any fish you choose. So that's a big deal. That's actually a big deal. Oh, it stays down here. Here's my premium 3-day from last year. Still haven't activated it. All right. Nice. So I believe this year the choices are 3-day and 7-day. So we actually got a 7-day. That's pretty cool. So we have a total of 10 days now of premium that we can activate at some point. Okay, so last but not least are the premium bags. Now, I guess I'm in the way here, aren't I? I can just scroll up. No, I can't. So the premium bags, purple, and then we'll do pink. It took me forever to catch the purple one. And then, but the pink one came pretty early on, maybe like halfway through. It always seems like there's one premium bag though that's just a bear to catch. But again, you know, I'm fully expecting to get hopefully a reasonably nice thing of alcohol, but there is a very, very slim chance. I was reading on the VK site. Sounds like people estimate last year that there was around 30 of those blue Vengas given out. You know, they each have their own serial number. So those are unique items. And a few has already been opened up this year. There's a couple other reels, I think possibly that you can get unique versions of. So a very, very, very tiny chance. You know, don't expect to get one of those. But it is a very small chance. I think mostly what comes in these bags is alcohol. So we'll see. Let's go with the purple one first. See what we got. That's nice. You know, it could have been moonshine, I think. So to get the Cuban Blanche, it's probably a pretty expensive wine that will give us a nice boost to XP when we're catching a big fish. So now for the last premium bag, the last gift bag of 2021's. Actually, do you call this the 2021 New Year's event or the 2022 New Year's event? It'd probably be called 2022 because it goes all the way until, I think, January 11th. So most of the event will be, or a lot of the event will be in 2022, which is crazy. All right, here we go. Last one. Not what we wanted to see. Anything but that, really. Anything but that. All right, so pretty cool. I always enjoy this event. I'm glad that this year it did not take the grind that it did last year. I don't know that I would have made it all the way through if they hadn't been coming out so quickly. As it is, we got a few kits that I'll probably just hold on to because I kind of like seeing those in the inventory. And it's not anything I necessarily need. And as a little bit of spoiler here, I'm hoping that my next video that I do, at least that's not a leveling guide, I'll be able to use this for the first time. I did pick up the Cardinal 22S from Volkov after recording that last preview video, or not preview, but first few minutes video at the new Ladoga map. So I'm excited to get this on one of my bait casting rods and do a little trolling and test it out. If I end up having time to stream this week, maybe that's something we can do, but also we'll try to get just a video recorded at some point of using this. Very excited to use it though. First time that I'll have a conventional reel that actually does have the double or the dual gear ratios. Which in fact, I don't even remember what the command is to switch between the two. Hopefully it will tell you when you're holding it. If not, I'll have to look it up or something. Because I've never had one. The only other conventional reel I have is the Taiga C, which is only one gear ratio and typically used for catfishing. So either way, excited about using this next time. But anyway, thanks for joining me for the opening of presents. And yeah, hopefully you'll have at least as good a luck or fortune as I did, if not better, especially on those premium bags. But I'm okay with this. This is, sort of what I was expecting. And I was really just hoping to get, the main thing I wanted to get, because I do so much carp fishing. I just think this little boilie mix set is really cool. Something that they should sell in the store, in my opinion. For folks that are just getting into carp fishing. Some little kits, boilie boxes. That would be cool. All right. As always, thanks for joining me. Hope you are enjoying the event if you are in fact doing it. But if you're not, then hopefully you're enjoying other types of fishing in the game. And wish you all the best. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. I will see you soon. Peace out.